I'm a normal guy from Wimbledon. See?
Oh, Wimbledon.
Yeah.
That's I hear it's beautiful this time of year.
I play korfball on the daily.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wonder if Bettel knows what korfball is. Korfball is real.
So you are pro his platforms.
I was about to shoot him here.
about banning gamers from playing their games past 10 p.m.
Before this moment that me and Bettel had, I was freaking terrified of Bettel. I was terrified of being in a collab with him and interacting with him one-on-one in some kind of any kind of situation in a game or anything. I was terrified of him. Not because he's like a scary guy or anything, but because he's smart. He's funny, and his main language is English, unlike me. So in my mind, I was like, bruh, if one day I find myself in a collab with Bettel and I talk with him straight up, I'm gonna just lock up. I'm not gonna get his humor because he's super funny, and I'm gonna be not funny, and it's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be so awkward because he's, you know, he's gonna have the comedic timing, and maybe, and in my mind I was like, mate, what if he does something comedic in front of me and I don't get it, and I don't pick up on it, and I'm like, what is he doing? What is that? And then we did this, and I was like, oh, what? I actually was able to keep up with him in a way. I feel like I kept up. And then, you know, the part at the end where we were talking about the music and everything, I was literally willing to take this like forever. I was locking in, and I was getting ready to just do this bit until and you know, for an hour or so, right? But then he disengaged, which was a good decision. But I was locking in. My brain was moving at like 100 kilometers per second, and I was like, ooh, let's just do this bit forever and make it freaking awkward and make it weird and painful. He felt that you really stuck to the bit. I actually don't know what he thought about this. And now I was able to do an awkward phone call, and now I was also able to play some GTA with him, with Bach and his GavisBettel. And you know what? He is very smart, and his comedic timing is perfect, but I feel like I can kind of keep up in a way. I'm still kind of terrified sometimes, especially when we did the OCTALKS. I'm still terrified every time because I'm scared that one day I'm just gonna be like, he's gonna say something, and I'm gonna be like, oh no, crap, I don't know how to respond. How do I respond? How do I be funny? I can't. But the OCTALKS was pretty fun, pretty nice. And yeah, I think you're a natural entertainer. Just vibe with it, yeah. Bro, literally a living cartoon. So I was really happy when this happened. And I feel like, you know what? Even if there isn't any other moment again that happens that is like this, at least we have this clip, this really funny clip that went on for very long, actually. So I can show my grandkids and my grandkids. It was like, you know, grandkids, once upon a time, I was able to keep up with the legendary GavisBettel, and this clip is evidence of that. So yeah, I was really happy with this. I really like these kind of improv things. Improv, you know, RP, and I want to do more of it, and I do want to invite Bettel, but I also don't want to force it. It's like with the GTA thing. That was natural because that was just GTA Online RP. It's natural. Whatever happens there, it just happens. It's not like a whole setup where we're gonna stream, we're gonna collab, and this is the prompt, and we just act and something like that. That could work. That could still work. But I'd love to do some improv RP more with Bettel and the others in the future. Definitely. I feel like it's easy to bounce off Bettel in a way, because it just, even if it's awkward, even if it's gets weird, even if it becomes painful, you know. Here's one thing that you don't know is that, for example, whenever we accidentally do a bit, for example, for the Super Mario Party thing, we accidentally do a bit. Like a few hours later, he just messaged me. I mean, not really a few hours later, literally after a stream, he'd message me and like, hey, that was a great bit. That was so funny. And you know, that's why he really is pretty much kind of like a father figure to me, because he does those little things, and I feel validated. I feel encouraged doing things Then after the OCTALKS, he messaged me. He was like, bro, the thing that you did with the mix was really nice. I really love the part where you did the oh, and I go, oh, thank you. I tried to channel some Michael Bublé sliding in there. I think he's the only one, really, that does like a little feedback thing after. You know, he just messaged me after and like, yeah, that was great. The thing we did was great. Oh yeah, and after the Mario Party stream, he messaged me, right? And I went, that was so funny, man. That was funny. Then I was like, yeah. What did I say? I said something. And then because of what I said, he doubted that it was a bit. And he was like, that was a bit, right? Right?
Hindi ka